Hello and welcome to a video where we paint, we chat, and we sip yummy beverages. Speaking of. Wow, how good. Cheers. That was a cheers of good luck, hopefully. So I decided that I'm going to redo a piece of art that I made earlier this year. This is the piece of art. It's not so bad, but it could be better. So I did this back in January and I didn't love it then. Doesn't need to be perfect at all. Still don't love it, but I figured, you know what, I'll get used to it, which I did. And while it's up there, I'll look for something else to replace it with. And everything else is so expensive. A piece of art this size is in the thousands. And I just have a hard time justifying that. I totally understand why things are priced the way they are. I just can't do it. I am no artist, but I'm going to attempt to make this better. We'll see how it goes. So I have supplies from last time and I got some new supplies yesterday. We have the plaster, of course. We have the paint that I used last time, which I am going to use again. And we have two new paints, a little darker, a little edgier, and a bunch of different brushes and sponges, and hopefully all that I need. I am nervous, honestly, because I'm used to this now. It's fine, it fits the space. I could totally destroy this. There is a real possibility of that, but also I'll probably get used to it even if I don't like it. And honestly, even if it sucks, I really enjoy painting and being creative in these kind of ways, even if it's ugly. It doesn't matter to me because this day is going to be so fun for me, so fulfilling. And honestly, why not? Why not experiment and have fun and see what I can come up with? Again, I am not an artist, just so we know. Okay, please don't fall on me. Look at that. Also, this time around, I'm not going to paint it upside down. I didn't know I did that last time, but I did. That's the bottom.
Oh, that's the bottom. Well, it's a bit of a problem because it can't be the bottom because this is where this is.
Oh no! I painted it upside down?
I guess you did.
I discovered it when we were putting it up, and it was pretty upsetting.
And there we are.
And here's a size comparison that nobody asked for. It's big. Or maybe I'm just small. Maybe both. This was gonna be easier to scrape off, but it doesn't seem like it, and I'm way too nervous about putting a hole in this, because then all of this goes to shit. I think I just have to go over it. That's fine. I'm just gonna roll this under for now. This is gonna be the fun part because I'm painting over it, so it doesn't really matter as much. I'm just gonna spread it all over. And while I do this, I'm going to talk about things that you guys requested me to talk about on Instagram. Did you always want to be an influencer? The answer is a quick no. It's a hard no. I never anticipated that this would be my life, like not even at all. When I was in high school, influencing did not exist. It was not a thing. I started my YouTube channel when I was 18, and honestly, I did it because it just looked fun. It looked like something I would like to do. My whole life, I always really valued memories and like taking pictures and videos of everything. Like I had videos of me from when I'm like, I don't know, 6, 7, just like talking to the camera before YouTube even existed. It's just been who I am, and when I started, the term influencer was not used. I started vlogging because I just wanted to capture my life and my memories, and I'm so grateful for it. Like I get to look back at myself when I was 19, 20, 21. Like so many life changes I get to look back at and watch, and it's so unique and strange. And the thing with me is that never changed. Like I still love YouTube and I love filming my life. If I didn't have an audience, I would still be doing this and I would be doing it the exact same way. And for that, I'm really grateful because it's never felt like a job. I'm so lucky that this is what I get to do and make a living off of. I have like such an insane life because of something that I love doing regardless of the money. Obviously the platform and social media has changed a lot since I started. I mean, it's been almost 10 years, but the reasoning behind why I do this is the same. And I'm very, very blessed to be in a position where I make a full living off of what I love. It's a real privilege, and I can't even believe that there are people that watch these. Like that's still never sunk into me, that people care to know what my life is and to know what I'm doing and keep up with me. So very long answer is no. I did not always want to be an influencer. And quite honestly, I don't really consider myself one. I consider myself just someone that posts on the internet. I don't strive to influence per se. I just want to share my life and my experiences. And if I can learn and grow and hopefully, you know, inspire others or help change someone's mindset to be a little bit more positive or more self-assured, then I'm really glad that I can do that. But I'm not telling anyone who to be or what to do. I think everyone's journey is different and I'm just sharing mine. This is gonna be interesting. This is actually really enjoyable. What are your favorite things about living in Toronto? So I grew up here. I lived here until I was 19 and I hated this city. I hated it. I think as a teenager, it's like natural to hate where you live and like where you've grown up and you just want to escape, or at least some of us. I personally wanted to escape and I went to California. But being back as an adult and getting to build a whole new life here has been so exhilarating. Obviously there's highs and lows and it hasn't been super easy. I've been here for almost 2 years, which is insane. And it's taken me a long time to get to this point where I feel like I have a life. Granted, there were other reasons why I couldn't go out and like figure out my life. But I love that my family lives here. That's huge. I love that I'm going to continue to grow alongside my family. It's also a pretty sick city. There's so much going on all the time. There's always new things, new opportunities. I love everyone that I have in my life here. It really feels very warm and whole and just overall really good. I love how walkable the city is. I love how many restaurants there are and bars and coffee shops and cool things to try. I love the accessibility of the city. A lot of really great things in this city. Okay, I think this is coming along okay so far. Okay, I'm going to power through the rest of this and then we have to wait for this to dry and then we can paint. I'm gonna add some texture. Going in with a paper, do I wanna do this? Yes. Just a paper towel for some extra texture. Well, I kinda like that actually. Okay, here's where we're at for now. We will come back when it's dry, but I'm feeling good about it so far. So I will see you in a couple of hours. Okay, we're almost there, but still not quite there. You can see all like the wet spots still. Ugh, I'm getting impatient. I just want to paint on it. I feel like in the next hour, I should be able to paint. I just want to do it. I want to do it before it gets too dark. Like, what's it really gonna do, right, if I paint it now? It's pretty much dry-ish. It probably needs another few hours, but I don't want to wait. Like, you can still see the wet spots. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like it just like this, without any painting. But I guess if I hate the way I paint it, I can paint it white. And then it'll just be a textured little thing. That's the beauty of paint. You can always redo it. I think we're gonna go in. Excuse me, little bug. Get out, get out. Oh. Ugh, like it does feel a little bit cold and the dry spots don't. But you know what? It's all gonna dry together, right? Yeah. I'm just incredibly impatient. And also, my hair is dirty. It needs to be washed tonight, and that's why the hat is still on my head all day long. And now that it's been on my head all day, it's even worse. So, okay, I'm procrastinating out of nerves, but we're gonna do it, and it's gonna be fine. And I'm just gonna wing it. I have no plans, no inspo. We're just going in. Okay, things could get messy here, so I changed my top. I'm just gonna full send, I think. I'm just gonna go right in and hope for the best. This is gonna be a totally different vibe. Okay. We're starting with a medium brown. Full send, full send, full send. Okay. Okay. Not me liking it the way it is. All right. Cool, let's fuck it up. We'll talk about more stuff in a bit, but I feel like I need to get in the zone here because I don't have a plan. Oh, and there go my lights. Probably useful. Also, we're not judging it until it's done. It looks like shit. We could judge it after, but we're trusting a sense of the process. You know what I have to do? I'm gonna mix some colors together here. Okay, I'm gonna mix some of the color I used originally with this brown color, and then we're gonna go from there. I have no technique. I hope everyone knows. I'm literally just smearing this shit on. Maybe I should have had inspiration. I'm genuinely thinking I should have stopped with just like the little drawing. It's straight up chocolate. Speaking of chocolate, what's your favorite? Mine has always been white chocolate. Big fan, big fan. I'm still trying to trust the process. But as you can see, I'm not putting a lot of thought into this at all. I feel like I'm maybe getting somewhere. No. We'll chat when I feel like I know what I'm doing here. Okay, I'm taking a pause. When I look at it from here, it kind of looks cool, but when I look in the viewfinder, it looks like literal shit smeared on a canvas. But from my perspective, it kind of looks cool. And I do have another color I could add, but it seems a little scary. I've only just warmed up to this, but I gotta look at it from all different perspectives. Like, I feel like this doesn't look so bad, right? Maybe I'm crazy. No, I don't know. It's not so bad. The question is, do I keep going? That is now the question. Because I might be okay with this, but maybe not. I feel like I could never stop, honestly. And I felt the same way when I was doing it originally. Like, when do you stop? I feel like I could add a million things and change a million things, and I'll never be satisfied. It's kind of cool. Maybe. We're gonna get another opinion. Hey.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good, how are you doing?
I'm doing super. You okay?
Yes, I just need an opinion on my piece of art.
Oh, the DIY. Well, let me see what it looks like.
I can't tell if it looks like complete shit or if it's kind of artsy. Give it a second, let the eyes adjust, okay?
What is this? I see like a witch's arm at the top with a hand.
A witch's arm?
Yeah, at the top with a hand.
That's creepy as fuck. Okay, well, I gotta get rid of that.
You know what I'm talking about though, right?
Yeah, now I see it. Besides that, what are your thoughts? Should I keep going? Do I add the blue?
Yeah, probably.
All right. A witch's arm, of course. See the arm right there? Like, this is the hand. I don't like that. Yeah, gonna keep going. I'm hesitant to add the blue, but I think I'm going to. But I'm gonna we're gonna go back in. Taking the rest of this with me. Every time I look at it, I'm unsure of what I think. For moments, I'm like, oh, kind of cool. And then other moments, I'm like, this is utter crap. Just a mixture of 2 sparkling waters. Okay, I'm gonna do something a little bit bold, a little bit bolder, and I'm gonna mix in some of this blue. Okay, it's a gray blue. I like the color a lot. I'm just not sure how I'm gonna like it in here. Okay, we're going back in. We're starting over here. We gotta get rid of this. And I'm going in with the sponge. Okay, we're doing our sponging. We're blending things, and then we're just gonna keep layering. It's only 8:30, so I have plenty of hours to have fun with this. I don't necessarily have a lot of brown paint left, so we're gonna have to do with what we can. But while I'm just dabbing away here, I figure this is a good time to chat until I need to get into the zone again. We're gonna bring out the Instagram again. Please talk about someone finding themselves again after a horrible breakup. First of all, I'm really sorry to hear that you're going through a really bad breakup. I know what that's like. I think we all do. And they suck. They are horrible. There's no like beating around the bush. They are awful. A breakup with someone that you really felt like you were gonna be with and you loved is one of the absolute worst feelings in the world, regardless of if you ended it or they ended it. My longest long-term relationship, that was absolutely miserable, like the most miserable experience. You imagine a life with someone, you spend all this time with them, and when it ends, you're just like, what the fuck, who am I, what am I doing, like who am I alone? And it's really scary, but also really, really exciting. How's that looking? I'm not sure. You know what, not so bad actually. I'm not so bad. We're moving over here. It can be really scary, but at the same time, it's really exciting if you spin it in that way. Obviously, like, it's horrible and sad, and you're gonna miss that person in your life. You're gonna see places that you went to together, and you're gonna feel sad. It's inevitable, but with time, you slowly start to replace those memories with new ones and this new version of yourself. Breakups are just like the greatest time to figure out who you are and like what you want and the person that you want to be. It gives you like a serious fresh start. Even if you're not looking for it, usually they are a blessing. Everything happens for a reason. I like to believe that. Every time I've gone through a breakup, I've always grown significantly. When I'm single, I feel like I'm constantly learning about who I am, the things that I really value in my life, and I think it's really rewarding ultimately. As for ways of finding yourself, I think figure out your hobbies and like try doing new things. Try painting, try like anything that interests you. Go on like a silent walk without your phone and see what kind of things pop into your head. What do you think about when you're alone? And then focus on those things. Just get into a whole self-improvement mindset. I don't know if this is good advice at all. As someone who has gone through multiple breakups in my life, I'm grateful for all of them because I've become so much stronger and so much more self-assured through each and every one of them that I'm happy those relationships didn't work out. And I think ultimately one day you look back and you see that. It's hard in the moment, but just trust the journey. Friendships where expectations are that you have to go above and beyond for them, but they never do for you. Absolutely not. No. My mindset on friendships has changed a lot in recent years. It's very easy to like get upset that someone's not like giving you everything that you give them, and it's not like an equal relationship. Obviously that sucks. That's not what you want in a friend. But as I've gotten older, I've learned to just accept people for who they are and only to expect what you know them to be, instead of like having these expectations after you've seen them like not follow through a million times. There's no point in expecting them to suddenly follow through. Everyone is different in this world. We are all different with our own quirks and shit, and I've just accepted people for who they are. If someone isn't like reaching out all the time, that's totally fine. I'm not gonna get upset about it because that's who I expect them to be. I just keep in mind how people treat me, and I will just go off of that. I don't waste any of my energy anymore getting upset over people and letting things hurt my feelings. Most people are just projecting, so I just accept people for who they are and go from there. So if people aren't giving you what you want in a friendship, you can choose to either accept that and accept the relationship for what that is, or you move on. Obviously this is different if it's someone like you're very close to. If this were something with Jill and I would have a conversation. You have to communicate your feelings. If they have no idea they're doing things to upset you, maybe they'll change. It's all circumstantial, of course. How is this looking? Kind of cool. I think I like the sponge method. Now the question is, do I attempt the blue? I'm gonna do it. Probably should only go in with the blue when I have this kind of set up, but I'm impatient, as we have discovered. All right, well, here we go. Oh, I don't hate it. Okay. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna get into the zone again. I'm putting on music. Catch up with you in a bit. try something, because why not? I'm pouring paint right on here, and then we're gonna sponge it. Brown. Why does that look big? And lastly, the blue. This makes me nervous. I feel like I want to use this sparingly, but I feel like I'm just gonna full send. Okay. I kind of like it the way it is right now with the splatters. Maybe I'll just do that at the end and get some. Okay, we're just gonna go in. I need to stop talking. Okay, I'm gonna look at it from another perspective. I feel like that's a good idea. I don't know how I feel. It's
Dear God, do you like it better than the last one?
maybe better than the last one. Now, Dad, you have to tell me if you think it's better before or now with the blue.
Better.
Oh, it's very cool, Tar.
But is it though?
Oh, it is.
Is it?
Yeah, I think it's really cool.
I don't know when to stop. Like, I don't know if it looks
I think
like...
you could stop.
Either way, it's gonna have to go on the wall because I have nothing to replace it. So I'm gonna have to get used to this one.
Well, you'll get used to it and you'll take some time to live with it. I think it's really cool.
Yeah.
All right, well, here she be. I think I'm gonna leave it as is. We'll see how it looks in the morning and then go from there. Well, actually, we all know I have no patience. I'm gonna hold it up. I just wanna see how it looks, you know? Is it cool? I can't tell. I have to put this down. You know what? It might be cool in the end. It might be cool. Well, I guess we'll see in the morning. Shocked to say that I love it. Like, I love it. I can't believe I'm saying that. But it's exactly kind of what I wanted. It just brings more depth to the wall versus like this random design. I think it's cool. I think it's like earthy. I don't know. I'm kind of excited about it, but I want to see it up on the wall. Hopefully my dad has time to come over today so we can put this up, but I'm pretty stoked. Okay, I was just out for the last hour and a half getting my nails done, and my dad stopped by out of just like the kindness of his heart to hang up the art for me. I actually really like it. My mom made a good point. She was like, if you saw that in the store, would you buy it? And I would, because this is exactly kind of what I've been looking for. Something just textured with some dimension in there. That is what I've been wanting. And it's hard because I did this that I can't like take it seriously, but I actually think it's pretty cool. Do I think it could add a couple things? Probably, yeah. But I'd probably never stop and then I would hate it. And I think this is a good stopping point. Also, the nails are very cute. Here's the look of it in the space. I definitely like it better than the last thing that was up there. This is for sure better than that. I think it ties in with everything. It like stands out more. I think it's really cool. And here she be, up on the wall. Of course, art is like super subjective. Everyone has different tastes. Everyone looks for different things, but I'm curious, comment down below which piece you liked better. How it is now or how it was before I redid it. I personally think this is better. I think this is cooler, but let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'm really sweaty because I was just on a walk. But I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of video. I had a lot of fun doing it. Maybe I'll paint more things just for the sake of it, for like doing something creative. Let me know if you'd want to see more things like this. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next vlog. Love you.